Welcome to stream. Oh, actually, give me a second. I have to disappear real quick. But, I hope you're well. Okay, there we go. I think. Well, welcome. Welcome to stream, everyone. Hi. Linkster, welcome in. Barbecue, welcome in. Congrats on first. Moose, welcome in. Hi. We have a group hydration to start off stream. So that means everyone must hydrate, not just me. And thank you for the posture check. But, I'll let you in on a little secret as to why I was late to start stream today. The game that I wanted to play today was actually The Witch's House, but unfortunately, capturing that game is a bit trickier than I expected it to be, as in I could not capture it at all. So I'm gonna have to figure out something with that. I think it's because it's one of like the RPG Maker games. I had trouble capturing Ib as well when I streamed that game like a year or so ago. But I think this is a perfectly fine alternative. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's better to be on the left side for this game. So, I'm actually gonna be over here. Sorry, I just keep disappearing. I hope you're okay. I hope you all feel okay without me for the brief instances I have to disappear. Yeah, it's like teleportation, basically. Hey, Windmills. Need to get a better Pokeball, honestly? Kind of. But, I really love this game quite a bit, so I'm actually super excited to get back to it. Look, it's my best friend! The demon! The behemoth! What were we doing? Does he remember? No one's at the window. Okay, do I make a tarot card then? There's only like 2 things I can interact with, really. How is he? I think he's good. He's still kind of just floating out there. So I love that for him. Oh, I'm so pleased with the cards I've made so far, except that first one. We don't talk about the first one. I love making these. They're so fun. Wasn't I gonna make something like fiery if possible? I wanted to, but I don't know if I have enough fire points. I wanted to make something with this charred battlefield. I'll see if I can. I think I had like plans for what I wanted to do. And I think it was just a lot. Didn't I want like Fallen Warrior or something? Where is that? I'm trying to remember. This one, the Fallen Hero, maybe? Maybe I'll put her elsewhere. I don't know if I want that anymore. I think the Pyre one would be fun. I am very quickly using up all of my fire skill points. You love to see it. Hey, Apple! Welcome in, how are you? Let's see. Maybe just like the fire. Just straight up fire would be fun. Okay, that's like all my fire points. But I think this is good. Where is the skull? Because the skull was kind of the main reason I wanted to do this. There it is. The dead corpse thingy. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay, so this one's gonna be a bit, like a lot, I think. Maybe I shouldn't go on top of the, like, corpse here. Maybe I should go, I don't know. Apparently this is like a whole scene. Which, I mean, yes. Maybe I'll go like to the side of it so you can see its head poking through. Okay, that's fun, that's fun. Okay, that's actually quite good. Hey, Goldie! Welcome in, how are you? How are things? I'm making a very, very, very wholesome tarot card. If you couldn't tell. Oh, consider. What if... Oh no. What if I just kinda... put the sword through the thing's eye? Oh no. That seems mean. But I mean, I have to use it somewhere. You're a Say-So streamer? Well, aren't you? Guys, follow Goldie if you want Say-So content. Wingster, thank you for the bits. June is so cool and creative with these cards. The bartender and the dragon are very pretty cards. I thought so too. Also, she has a really cute October short that you should watch. Yeah, actually, I wanted to talk about that. I was gonna post it in the Discord server later, because I didn't get the chance before stream, but I made a little announcement for all the stuff I'm gonna be doing in October. On the main YouTube channel, I made an actual video. It's like 2 minutes long. It's, you know, pretty hefty. Yeah, hype! See, that was the whole goal. It is actually pretty hype. Like, you know, I'm excited. And that's what matters. Okay, this is cute so far. Should I put the dead things in? The dead things seem fun. I should really include the dead things, huh? This is all about dead things. Do you think it's fun if it's like, if the scarecrow thing is on the pyre? I don't really know how these work. Thankfully, I've never really, like, interacted with these, for firsthand or anything, so, you know how it is. Okay, this is cute. Isn't this cute? What arcana is this supposed to be? Fire! What do you mean? Fire? I don't know. Like, fire. I thought that part was kind of clear, actually. Should I not include this one? He's kind of big. Okay, size him down a bit. I don't know, you don't need to be that big. Size him down a bit, include another flame, and then we are set! Oh, isn't this great? Little flame to tickle the toes. You know, just a healthy flame to tickle the little toesies. Can't wait for this to ruin someone's future. Yeah, this might be the most, like, negative card I've made. I think it's good though. Like, I think it's genuinely kind of a good card. I mean, it's everything I wanted, really. I just wanted flames and misery and well, you know. I guess all I gotta do is add more fire. You think this screams misery? 'Cause I sure do. Okay, what if I like put a fire over here just to like blend the sword in a bit? Oh, it's so hard to deal with when it's small like this. But if I add in like a little tiny flame. Boop. Then I think it blends like so much better. Because before it just looked like I put it on top of the eye, which is what I did. Okay, but that's pretty sick. That's pretty good, I would say. That's pretty tight, actually. The Scarecrow's just getting a tan. Something like that. Well, this one's kind of simple, I think. Simple in the sense of I picked all the right things and it just kind of went together really well. The others look like they're judging from behind. Well, no, they're supposed to look like they're burning. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put some on his shoulders so he looks like he's on fire. Because they're supposed to look like they're burning alongside. Here, send that to the bottom and add more like background flames, I guess. Because they don't look like they're burning enough. Everyone's supposed to be burning. Oh, that looks like they're burning. Okay, well, ask and you shall receive, I guess. Oh, ooh, I lost it. Okay. Don't send it to the bottom when you literally cannot see it. Okay, what about now? Now I think they're pretty on fire. Okay, phenomenal. Okay, that flame is as big as it goes. Hey, I, welcome in. I hope you're well. Thank you for the lurk. Can you join them? Well, no. It would be kind of unhealthy to join them, actually. And I think that would be kind of bad. So I wouldn't recommend it, personally. I suppose you can do whatever you want. I don't wanna stop you or anything. Okay, how is this? Pretty good. Pretty good. Everyone looks miserable. Okay, I think I'm good. They look so lonely? I don't think so. There's like 3 of them. I think this tall one isn't alive. Well, I don't know if any of them are going to be alive for that long, but this tall one especially, I don't know if it was ever alive. So but the 2 have company in each other. I don't think they're lonely at all. I think this is actually the least lonely card I've ever done. All right, how'd it turn out? Genocide. Oh. Ugh. Oh no. Wait, that's kind of War distorts all feeling, setting what scares you on fire. The saber channels wrath. The overstimulated fire energy becomes a cleansing power, death and rebirth. Meanings: judgment, test, rivalry, tragedy, change, rebirth. That's not actually as bad as I thought it would be. I mean, it's pretty bad, but the meanings are pretty balanced. They're like, well, can't make it all bad, right? Okay, well, I could make another one that isn't all fiery and death and doom and gloom if I wanted. It was just so much fire energy, honestly. Like, I get it. What about magical post office? Maybe that's cute. We'll see if I have enough points to make another card that I want. Okay, magical post office. Absolutely no clue what to put there. Okay, wait, maybe not magical post office. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe that's not what I wanted, actually. What about Forgotten Factory? Have we ever considered Forgotten Factory? And then... Then we could do Pilot from the Machina Cult. That could be fun. Okay. I'm out of Earth. So, what else do I got? What else can I do? Oh, could do the Inevitable 3. That actually looks quite cute. A summonable flock of legendary prey birds that can deliver any message, hunt any fugitive, and steal any trinket. Wait, maybe that should go with the post office I was gonna do before. Okay. Alright. You're right. Snowcat Eyes seems cute. Iron Golem, I don't have enough earth energy. Maybe I do actually need more earth energy to make this what I want it to be. Yeah. Kind of seems like everything I want is earth. Okay, well, hold on. Never fear. What about Opera House? Opera House seems cute. Who's performing at the Opera House? I don't know. Oh, what about the Avian Dancer? That would be perfect! Exotic dancing spirits that are summoned throughout the universe for their ability to take a celebration to levels of pure ecstasy. They have never visited planet Earth. They spelled ecstasy wrong. It's fine. Birds could work as a mail system? I agree. They could be quite cute. I was gonna use these ones for the mail system, not the ones that I'm putting into this card. Okay, then the trumpet, maybe? Oh, trumpet could actually be quite good. Let's see how that goes together. Oh, this is actually perfect. I think this is actually where it's meant to go. Okay, bring me the stage. Center me on the stage. A little bit better. Can I not get it perfectly center? It like goes too far over every time. Okay, well, you know, sometimes you suffer. Sometimes you exist to suffer. Okay, let's move everything. I picked like good colors too, like everything blends really well. So let's center the dancer as the focal point, of course. We got some bird friends to hang out with us. Gotta love the bird friends. Oh, They blend in like almost too well, actually. Okay, what if I put it like lower? Okay, that's actually quite good. It does almost blend a little too well, like I said. And I think that's one of the struggles I'm having, the contrast of it all, really. I could have some feathers coming loose. I think that could be fun. I mean, yeah, that could be fun. Okay, cute, good, grand. Silverwolf, welcome! How are you? I hope you are well. Yeah, not being able to center is evil, I agree. What am I gonna do with this trumpet? What was the plan with the trumpet? Okay, what about if I kind of scooch you over? Scoochy, scoochy, scooch. Okay. What if I can duplicate you, right? Okay. What if I give you another you? Is that weird? I don't know. I think having a friend would help a lot of things. Okay. And then what was my plan with this? I literally did not have one, actually. Okay. What if he's holding the trumpet like you're not supposed to hold a trumpet? Have we ever considered that he could hold a trumpet inappropriately? As in, like, I don't know, just that? I don't know. It doesn't even look like a trumpet anymore. It's so small. It's so teeny. Okay, I hope no one plays the trumpet here. Because what is that? I don't know. But, it's something. It's doing something, which is kind of the goal. Unfortunately, everything I've done really centers or is really in this section, like on the stage, and nowhere near the crowd. Maybe I should move like the birds down or something to be above the crowd. Like they don't have to be like right with the dancers, I guess. And then maybe we could separate them just a bit. Put more space between them. We could include another bird even. Because I don't want there to be so much empty space, you know? Okay. I sure am doing something. I don't know what my idea is with these feathers, besides I feel like I should use them. I feel like I'm not using them well. But, like, maybe they're just flapping so hard that feathers are going everywhere, which doesn't seem good for them. But still. But still. I don't know, it's something. think this is a good one. I think this is another one that just kind of makes sense. And those are my favorite cards, the ones that make sense. Hey, Relics. Feathers are always good, but like when they're coming off the bird, I feel like that's not as good. Like that definitely does just happen where they shed feathers sometimes, but I feel like they're not supposed to just kind of lose a bunch of them at once. I don't know. It doesn't have to make sense. Who even cares if it makes sense? I don't cares. Yeah, these are magical birds. They just constantly spawn feathers and lose feathers. I don't know. I don't know. I was considering using these gusts for something else, but I think it's just gotta be the trumpet. Sometimes loose feathers just get in folds. It's why preening is important. That's true. As long as they're not plucking their feathers, then it's totally fine. I think this is a good page, or a good card. I think this is really good. I wish I could center it better, but you know. Semantics. Semantics. Hurts my soul, though. Just don't look at it too close. Yeah, that's life, I guess. Alright, well, that's the card. That's my 7th card, apparently. Popular dance! Oh, that's cute. The chambers of the opera house make all meanings resonate through every context. The sprite's exotic motions are fuel for the lascivious. The sound from the trumpet garners everyone's attention. A hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. Meanings, justice, temptation, predestination, luck. Okay, that's just a positive card. That's a really good card that I made. I hope someone gets that one and not the one I just made before that, because, Okay, the further we go away from the first two I made, the more it's like, well, yes. The deck is really shaping up. See, I made a bad card, I made a good card. Oh, hey! Still no familiars in your window. What shall we do meanwhile? I don't know, just wait. It's okay. Bummer. I'm eager for some action. What do you do to kill time? You must be an expert at it. Well, you just saw what I do to kill time, actually. I build tarot cards until you decide to talk to me. Hey, Dynamic, welcome in! Thank you for the posture check, and we have a group hydration already. That means everyone must hydrate, not just me. Usually I just drop myself on the bed and feel sorry for myself. Oh, well, that's true too. Really good way to pass time. But when my mood allows for it, I study or enjoy some interactive fiction. I've accumulated quite a backlog, and going through it had a lot of weight in keeping me sane during exile. Oh, fiction. I'm not a fan of fiction. The universe is already a great purveyor of stories, but you go ahead and do some reading. I'll look at the stars or something. Yeah, I might. What, do I just make more cards? Oh, they just want me to go to bed? Oh, sing-song voice. Sing-song voice is so hard during, games I have to do voices for, but, yeah, I can do a sing-song voice. I am floating on a cosmic rock in space. In the game and in real life. We all are. Everyone does that. That's something everyone has in common. Hi, Sylvia. Welcome in. How are you? How are things? I hope you're good. I just noticed there's a really cute little pillow section of this floating rock. Imagine sitting out here in the unforgiving, cold vastness of space, sitting and existing and staring at the stars. I feel like stars are so fun to gaze at until they're all you see. I don't think I can make another card right now. I don't have enough points in anything, really. So, I'm really pleased with the ones I've made so far. I actually really like this one with the bartender. It's hard to recognize unless you saw me make them, or you're me who made them in the first place, but I can recognize all the little bits and pieces that I added separately. I love how my sing-song voice deteriorates more over time. It becomes less sing-songy, just more talky. You think it's cute though? I'm glad. I'm so glad. I'm very, very pleased. I can't wait until I fill up this entire deck with a bunch of cards, some cursed, some good, some positive, some pretty. I think this one is still my favorite. I really like this one though. I think the colors are so cohesive. Okay, I think that's it. I think we're good. I think that was 3 minutes. Can't wait for another 8 evil cards. I wouldn't do 8 evil cards. I don't think they'd allow me. I don't think I have the pieces for it. I would if I could. I think it'd be fun, you know, spice up the deck. Oh, she's so pretty. What to do? I want to read the interactive fiction. I think that's fun. I'll pick an interactive tale at random from my collection. The Secret Cut by Jordi DePaco. There's always been a legend among butchers on the island of Terra Nova about a secret cut hidden inside cows with crimson fur. Okay, that's a lot to unpack right there. Cows with crimson fur are already a rarity, but finding this piece of meat is even rarer and requires a high level of skill to extract it undamaged. As the myth goes, whoever eats this delicacy will be blessed with unwavering health and good fortune. Not once in your 70 years as a butcher have you ever come across a crimson cow. Until today. This is such a interesting story. A farmer friend of yours brought it before dawn, a very young calf, just a few weeks old. He doesn't want to have anything to do with crimson cows since he believes they bring bad fortune. You're not sure if he's unaware of the legend or if he's really had bad experiences with him. In any case, there she is, her fur bright as a bonfire, even in the dim light of your workshop. She's too precious, spare her life. I don't want to butcher the cow. No. For the life of you, this animal is too unique to be turned into meat. You spare her life and adopt her as your life companion. You name her Rhapsody. See? Everyone should just be friends, and nothing bad should ever happen in the world. Cows are so cute, too. They're so sweet and precious. Crimson cows make strawberry milk? Yeah, they're more valuable alive. My point exactly. I wonder if she has like infinite books or if she's just kind of been rereading the same ones. And if this is like the 12th time she's reading it and that's why they're interactive so she can pretend like there's more story. I don't know. Seems kind of miserable. I hope the books are infinite and, you know, get replenished over time. She brings you health and happiness by means of company, not sustenance. She is gentle, loving, and patient. She listens to all your tales and reacts with a moo in just the right places. 4 years go by. Jakey, thank you for the 13 months. It's been over a year. That's, quite some time. That's actually quite surreal. Staying behind at work so you're gonna lurk while I be your podcast? I am more than happy to be your podcast. Oh, you're actually... I was trying to say also and actually at the same time, and I ended up with actually. You're actually so close to getting 100 offerings. Quite a few. Four years go by. Rhapsody grows big and soft. You prepared a bucket of her favorite herbs to celebrate her 4th birthday. That's so sweet. As you are singing happy birthday to her, an expensive black car drives slowly into your yard. The chauffeur gets out and opens the door to an old woman emblazoned with a fancy red coat. She joins the singing with a smile. Good day to you, dear butcher, she says upon finishing the song. Rhapsody dives into her birthday treat. Oh, this seems ominous, don't you think? I'm happy to find this fine specimen in good health. I'd like to purchase your cow. The chauffeur opens a briefcase in front of you. $1 million if you get the secret cut out of her for me. Okay, first of all, it doesn't make me a bad person to consider it. Second of all, $1 million to murder my best friend? Okay, $1 million is a lot of money. And, they are a butcher. That's actually really tough. That's actually so tough. Okay, I accept. I would like the monies. That is a lot of money, and you are a butcher after all. You let Rhapsody enjoy her last meal and guide her into your workshop. I mean, she enjoyed 4 happy years. You kill her with a nail gun against her forehead and she falls with a sonorous thud. I'm sorry, what? Why? It might make you a bad person depending on how long you consider it. I regret it. I didn't think we would choose a nail gun. I thought it would be like a process of putting her down or something. With like, you know, poison or something, or like whatever they use. Okay, yeah, no, I'm a bad person. I'm a bad person for picking the wrong option. It's okay, it's okay. It's interactive fiction. Next time I can choose the better option if I need to. As if a goddess was robbed of her might. Oh my god. Oh my god. I take it back. I take it back. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. You cut her open. I don't want to do it. You put her aside piece by piece. I hate this! With ceremonial care. Finally, you get to the coveted meat, uncannily close to her heart. I can't do this. Can we flip back the pages? Come on, I don't want to do this one. That's actually how cows are slaughtered. It's called a bolt gun. Oh. Okay. Well, but this was our friend! It was a friend cow! Your knife plunges into the soft meat, but you don't manage to rid your blade of emotion. Your pulse ruins the cut. I'm sorry! You cry while your tears clean the blood off your knife. Well, that's too bad, the woman answers as if you were apologizing to her. She pays you $10,000 for the fur and the inconvenience and leaves forever. Well, it wasn't worth it! I couldn't even get the $1 million. Come on, bud. Come on. If you were gonna do it, you gotta do it. If you were gonna do it, you gotta commit. Like, the only reason we did it was $1 million. $10,000? Paltry in comparison. I wouldn't have done it for $10,000. Come on, you disappoint me. As the butcher that you are, you make a fortune selling Rhapsody's meat. Everyone says it's delicious. You save the ruined cut for you. It's not delicious at all. What to do? No, put me back. Put me back. Put me back to the cow story. I want to do it better. Tickles by Emma Rios? No. I want the other one. Put me back. Oh, I hate it here. Her stories are so weird. Back and forth, this wooden husk I'd take my naps in wandered adrift in an endless, merciless sea. Well, doesn't that sound familiar? Swayed by fate, we both aspired to meet a destination. For that, we survived storms, dodged leviathans, ignored decline, hunger, and thirst. Inspiration burnt our souls, making us survive by and for desire, but the infinite happiness of meeting a goal doesn't last long. I'm sorry, why couldn't I get this as my first story and not, do you want to butcher your best friend? What is this? I just got so unlucky, I think. I think it is truly random, and I just got the worst one first. Now here I lays, longing for a reawakening. I think the messenger is back, but maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me again. This little friend is a dissonant note in the everyday routine of doing nothing, barely feeling and being bored to death. Once it even tickled. In truth, it's been days since I could move my limbs, since I started feeling so exhausted. I can but lie under the sun and wait for a less blinding starry night, stirred by somehow noticing another living being close. The little bird lights me up inside. Is this person dying of starvation? Also, I like to imagine that since it says Fortuna is talking and has her chat bubble, I like to imagine that she's reading it out loud to her best friend, to Abramar. I think that's his name. To our eldritch abomination outside the window. I like that idea. I think that's cute. I gave this friend the title of Hopebringer in anticipation of a well-earned rest shorewards on more quiet grounds. The wet valley tricked me into believing I'm a mariner, one that has seen better days. However, any recollection of my past keeps fading fast. I'm lucky I can still listen. The sea teaches you to let things flow. The tide goes up and down, but every drop has to go ashore at some point to kiss the dry land. My boat did it recently, so say the new whispers of the waves, and the storm, and the wood finally cracking and stumbling upon a sandbank. Kiss is a bit too passionate for my taste. I wonder if I have ever kissed someone. I like kissing gently. Look at all this drama. My old self still tries to spur their memories. I'm adrift, but happy to have missed the whole intensity of the wreckage. The numbness in my limbs keeps the pain at bay, but they can still tickle. Oh, this is grim. Where's the interactive part? Isn't touch nice? Feeling another fellow even scarcely, like those little claws grazing softly all over me. If only I could touch its feathers to return such a beautiful gift. If only a friend could still be within my grasp. Is this literally just a sentient skeleton that I'm reading about? Please tell me, little bird. Should I endure or should I give up? Probably cursed. I don't know, it sounds pretty miserable what they're going through. My arm stretches out with a mind of its own. It craves purpose. There are so many things I still yearn for. To feel alive, I only need to let go of the tissues and tendons that bind me. Unstick myself from these bones. Look at me, little bird. I cheat the laws of gravity. Hush, hush, stupid turnsome bird. Isn't there enough fish in the sea that you needn't eat from a corpse? Oh my god, that's a woman talking. What is going on? Look at all this mess. She doesn't seem to notice me. Should I start a conversation? It would be very rude otherwise. Excuse me, miss? My voice crawls out of my throat, as broken as the rest of what's left of me. These deadened senses don't allow me to properly introduce myself, but... Why do I suddenly sound so eerie? Ah, a talking ghost! Oh no, I made this poor woman jump in fright. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Whoa, is she trying to hit me with her stick? Please put your cane away. Be careful of who you startle to death, Spooky. What a witch I am. Since when can a simple shadow catch me off guard? Listen, ghost, I put a hex on my crone's heart. If it jumps out of this chest, our arteries will have your sobs strangled in eternal pain. She keeps waving that staff. She truly wants to kill me. Please stop. Don't hurt me, I beg you. We are trouble, you know, old hags. Why is this person threatening me? What did I do to her? I meant you no harm, I swear. Who's terrified now, ghost? Not this old crow. It's been a while since my last exorcism, but at least I haven't lost my touch. I was merciless when I was young, feared on both sides of existence. Not for power, not for greed, not by choice. The world and the underworld both hate magic. Nonetheless, I cared and committed to educate losers who wouldn't let me live my life on my own terms. Far and wide, ignorance makes one arrogant, daring, cruel, a goddamn cretin. I was enduring. Then I became hell. What reason was there to let their bitter fear erase who I am? Call me a hoodlum. I made them all... Cursed? I feel like this is a multiple choice test and I'm failing. I'm so scared myself. Are you, imp? Serves you right. Please, I need help. I don't know what's happening to me. Why do I speak this weirdly? Wait, don't tell me. You called me a ghost. Am I truly? Oh gods. Oh gods. Indeed, it looked way too shaken for a creature from the afterlife. The poor fellow may have just died. It doesn't happen very often, but the phantom amnesia can turn the coldest assassin into a pure, gentle mind. Unaware of any harm they may have done, or any pain they may have suffered, or of any mistake to feel remorse over. Ghosts become too sensitive for this world. Hey, don't cry. Please don't cry. I was a bit of a bully. I got scared and I overreacted. You're so translucent I could barely see you. Not all of us are the considerate type. Old people forget to be nice. There's something more pathetic than a necromancer losing it. Ahem. A necromancer feeling embarrassed. For that, I'm sorry. No, it's
my fault. I can't see very well either. Everything feels so confusing. If I offended you, I apologize. Far be it from me to hurt anyone.
A skiff with a rotting passenger that happens to be well-mannered and gentle. It's all cool, don't worry. Unbinding this poor soul is going to be more difficult than I thought. You're kind. My kind, she just said. See the world just like we see you, blurrily. That's why you get lost so often. I must be levitating over my corpse. It's like switching perspectives. Do I reek? I'm sure I do. I can't even smell the sea. This is so embarrassing.
Is it normal for the departed to feel benumbed?
Fate always takes its toll on our senses, little ghost. Look at me. 1 foot in the grave, and yet my brain furiously believes I'm still in my 20s. How can I compare myself? This poor soul is dead. Stinky, rotten, beyond repair, trying to grasp a glimpse of existence for a reason, to finish something, to claim our desire, perhaps to be still worthy of being loved.
Actually, I can't remember how old I was when...
Age is irrelevant, Spooky. There's only one way to die a peaceful death, and that is to choose it yourself. For the rest of us, there's always something. A dream, a promise, something to make amends for. Witches or ghosts, we are all graced. Let's go graced this time. Whether it's for little pleasures or trials to overcome, the living and the dead treasure every second of consciousness. How could you not be a form of life? I'm but a fool, an old hag trying to cheer up a specter by getting depressed herself. Would you mind if I smoke?
Oh, no, not at all. I couldn't stop thinking about my body smelling.
Aw, he's just a little self-conscious. Hey, Mateo, welcome in. How are you? Aren't you an anxious one? What a dumb thing to worry about. She's so kind, pretty, cool too, smoking fancily right beside me like the heroine of the story. I could blush. Tell me something about you, little ghost. Your voice comes along with a strange echo that tickles in my ears and reverberates a somewhat sweet melancholy. It feels akin to my own sadness. Wow, now I'm blushing.
Oh, thanks.
Wait, why am I taking this as a compliment?
I thought my voice sounded truly awkward.
I think it's beautiful. Even if she's only trying to be kind, I feel so relieved. How long has it been since someone was nice to me? A sadness akin, a final memory to treasure. Okay, this one's long.
There's not so much I can tell. I've been conscious all this time, but also forgetful. I made it here thanks to a little friend, but now that I have acknowledged myself, I feel I have lost my bird forever.
I'm such a stupid woman. I sent your bird away because it was eating from you. I'm sorry.
No problem. My flesh is not very healthy.
Was that supposed to make me feel better?
Can I ask you something?
Sure, whatever you want.
Are you here to vanish me?
Ugh, the first rule of this job was never sympathize with ghosts.
Don't worry, I'm not in a position to rebel. I'm stranded in a dead sea in which it is impossible to sink, but it is also terrifying to put a foot forward.
Wasn't that poetic? I have a soft spot for artists. I'm a sea witch. It's my job to take care of the ones like you. I must pull out the ribs protecting your heart to make a broth and salt water. I must bless the branch of a willow to whack your boat with. I must bury you under the tree so its roots tie your spirit forever.
I understand. I can only be a burden for those I would be sharing this fainting dead with.
No, you understand nothing. I'm discarded myself, forsaken by people I loved who willingly traded me for busy lives and for feeling invulnerable. I have at least 5 years left. I'm in a position to rebel. If I had breath, she'd have taken it away. I wish ghosts couldn't cry. It feels so embarrassing. Hey, again? There's no need to be this dramatic.
I didn't want to. I'm
Graced?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't want to be sad.
She offers me her hand.
But I'm still stuck in an abyss of blurry lines and fading spots. Your face is but a painful silhouette I wish I could recognize, and I can't stop trembling.
Fair enough. I meant to be altruistic, but I was doing it for myself, to ease my own compassion. Don't worry, dear. To live is to have a choice.
I am dead. Can I truly choose to cease to exist?
Her hand feels so warm. You are alive to me, and I can totally walk you peacefully to oblivion. What to do? Oh, that was the end! I can peacefully walk you to oblivion. Okay. I guess study? I just want to see what study does. Alright, what do we have here? Excerpt of On the Four Elements by Witch Eugenia. For the initiate, the fact that the magic is reduced to 4 elements may strike them as an oversimplification. But the building blocks of our universe are simple. No matter what taxonomy you develop to understand reality, it always fits within the 4 elements. Even if you reject anything astral and focus on the material things, reality can be divided into 4 elements. Gas is air, liquid is water, solid is earth, and energy is fire. In a more philosophical sense, you can dissect anything by analyzing its where, earth, when, air, why, water, and how, fire. You can even pick apart the most mundane things by these rules. For instance, a stone. Its air will reveal to you how it affects its environment, what the social preconceptions are about it, or how much time it has been standing there. Its water will allow you to access its potential to become poetry. Ooh, I like this. This is fun. The reason this stone and no other ended up in that particular place, or what its initial form was before erosion, shaped it in it that way. Its earth demonstrates what that stone is made of, how good it would be as part of a wall, or even what kinds of carvings you could work onto it. Its fire tells us its potential to cause harm, how easy it would be to break it apart, or how coveted that stone could be. As you see, the 4 elements open the gates of thought to infinite modes of analysis. Okay, I think I like the studying more. It doesn't make me feel bad for the choices I make. And it doesn't give me weird stories that are unsettling. Okay, we should sleep. I'll just rest for a bit. You dream about... Oh wow, do my tarot cards now inform my dreams? You dream you live inside a giant bear that you can control with your thoughts. When you are hungry, you ravage small towns and collect some of the meat and veggies you pour through the bear's throat. You don't feel any remorse at all, and the food tastes delicious. Okay, incredible. This is a really well-made game. Oh, I have some friends at the window! Witch Fortuna. My friend Jasmine is always talking about you, and she just told me you're allowed to receive visitors now. Congratulations! Sorry for contacting you so abruptly, but I think your divinatory arts could help me regarding a thing with a personal project, and I'm in a bit of a desperate situation. Louise, is this the one that summoned the behemoth? Okay, invite her over. Oh, she's cute! Already! Hi! Oh, she's got like 4 arms! Oh, she's cute. She looks tired. That's not something you should say about someone, but I meant that in a good way. As in, she reminds me of me. Welcome. Welcome. Hi. What's your name? Fortuna. Your name is Fortuna. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, she's awkward. I love her. Her hair is so pretty. Oh, she's got a spider aesthetic. That's why she's got multiple arms. Nice to meet you. Your name is Louise, right? No need to be so nervous. Any friend of Jasmine is welcome here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just that I've heard so many things about you that now I feel like I'm meeting a celebrity or something. Oh yeah? What have you heard? All good things, don't worry. Mostly from Jasmine. She loves you and missed you so much, you know that? I missed her a lot too. Why don't you take a deep breath and tell me a bit about yourself? Okay. Sorry. My name is Louise and... sorry, I'm drawing a blank. It's okay. How about I ask you some questions? Would that be alright? I can hide my tired eyes with my ears. Exactly. It's like a built-in defense mechanism. That'd make outdoor naps super easy. Oh, it does. Rest assured, it does. Like I said, built-in defense mechanism. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Let's see. Most interesting one. What's your specialty? Oh, right. I am a pith weaver. Oh, that sounds cool. What does it mean? I can harvest mortals entelically. I don't know what that means. It's a magic substance that defines one's behavior and desires. A single mortal barely produces enough thread, but if you find a community with a rich collective subconscious, you can weave whole clothes and capes. Wow, that's hard to picture, but it sounds fun. That makes sense that she works with thread. Horns are for anyone who disagrees with her. Horns are for when she gets angry and cutely tries to be threatening. Something like that. Yeah, I can be threatening when I want to be. Definitely. I'm glad you agree. And these clothes you craft have magical properties, I imagine? That's right. Depends on the kind of community you pull the thread from. As a quick example, the yarn extracted from a band of artists could make a lovely scarf that stimulates the wearer's creativity. I love it already! I'll weave something sometime for you. What kind of entelechy would you fancy most? I don't know, like none of these actually. I liked the band option you gave earlier. What about from Soldiers and Warriors? Okay. What's the matter? Did I say something wrong? Not really. It's a powerful source of substance, closely linked to fire magic. But not my favorite collective, to be honest. I'm sorry, I didn't stop to think about that. I'll pick something else. Don't worry about it. Coincidentally, I have a surplus of that kind of thread. If I get the chance, I'll bring you a nice cloth as a thank you present for having me. Thank you so much! Do you want to know something else? You make it sound like this is an interrogation. No, sorry, I'm having a good time. But it's easier for me if you ask me things. Sure. Okay, this could be an interrogation if you want, but it has to be, like, agreed upon. Oh, we have a group hydration! That means everyone must hydrate, not just me. If I have to do it, you have to do it. And thank you for the posture check. Okay, I was really hoping I'd be able to ask her multiple things. So I'm really glad they let me. They give me the opportunity. Because I was very curious about her. You'll get some water? That's great. I'm really glad to hear when people hydrate alongside me or go get something to drink when group hydration rolls. Coffee is so nice. How do you like your coffee again? You like it black, right? With just like some sugar and cream. Black as night, no sugar, no cream. Oh. Okay, so you're one of those people who is like, who has to have good coffee because you drink it as just coffee. Like, you know if the coffee isn't up to snuff. Adding cream and sugar means it's not black coffee. Yeah, what I meant is like black coffee and then you add to it. Like, you like your coffee black with additives. Not like you like, you know, just black coffee. You're working your way there? Oh, you just drink coffee. Oh, well, I mean, that's your prerogative. Colombian median roast is the best. If I cared about coffee, I would note that down. I'd be like, thank you. But I really don't, unfortunately. Or fortunately. I don't think coffee's really the best for you, especially if you drink it super duper regularly. Which I don't, rest assured. Okay, how do you know Jasmine? She hired me to weave a special net to gather dew from her greenhouse. It's one of the projects I'm most proud of. I harvested the entelechy from desert nomads to make it. The dew filtered through this net makes an astounding base substance for all kinds of flower-based potions. Jasmine's brews became quite popular after my contribution. It's been centuries since I've had something from Jasmine. I can't wait to try this improved version. Together, we also developed some magical tea bags that multiply the fragrance of dried mixtures. That is so cool. Now I see how you two became close. Both you and Jasmine are super crafty. It's gonna be so much fun to find someone to share your passion with. It is indeed. I always have a great time with Jasmine. Nice. More questions? Let's see. What do you like to do in your spare time? You know, summon behemoths, same as me. We have a lot in common. Oh, I love reading, playing my multi-neck bass, and spying on mortals. I love that she specifies it's multi-neck, especially because she has like 2 sets of arms. So that's actually pretty sick. Oh wow, that's weird. Reading? Is it not hip to read anymore? Reading never goes out of style. I was kidding. The odd part is spying on mortals. And I'm a bit curious about the multi-neck bass too, to be honest. I play a custom bass guitar with 3 necks, since I have multiple arms and all that. Oh, I thought it would be 2. Okay, 3 is even better. But I don't play it in front of people. I only use it to meditate. It's really soothing to weave several deep melodies together. I like the idea. I wish I could hear it someday. What about spying on mortals? I love making myself invisible and just watching them go about their lives, comparing lifestyles from many different cultures and planets. After many years of observation, I gained the ability to perceive their entelechy. That's how I found my calling and developed my pith weaving. That's so interesting. I didn't care much about mortals even back when I was one of them. I guess there's a great deal to learn from mortality too, isn't there? Yes, I love mortals. I can tell. I hope it isn't too weird. It's perfectly fine, don't worry. Is there anything else you want to know? Well, I only have one question left. Does 3 mean she has more arms than the 4? No, I think she just swaps back and forth. I think guitars and basses with 2 necks are a real thing, and you just have to be really good at swapping in between the necks. So I think that's what she does. She didn't want to take the easy way out, you know? Speaking of, why did you come to see me? Yes, better get to business. I'm here precisely because of my Pithweaver skills. As I explained, the entelechy from mortals varies depending on the community they're in and the lives they lead. The universe provides enough different context to find whichever kind of energy fits your purposes. But of course, there is the shortcut of manipulating mortals to produce the substance you need. For example, you could add lust serum to the water supply of a community to harvest massive amounts of sexual energy from their orgies. Okay, what an example. Do you do that one regularly? Is that a popular choice? Quite an example. Not that I've tried this more than once. Okay, I'm glad she specified, because that was my question. I usually prefer all-natural, chaos-bred entelechy. The thing is, Adana saw a lot of potential in one of my projects. It started when humanity was forced to build massive domed cities all over planet Earth. Many projects didn't start on time, and a huge number of cities were lost to the relentless advance of the scorching sandstorms. And then, the survivors gathered around the functioning domes and fought for their resources. I felt an imperative need to witness that massive event. It all oozed an otherworldly energy. So I spent decades spinning thread from it. And as it happens, that substance can create an extremely effective weapon for capturing behemoths. What? Really? How so? Hey Lonum! Welcome in, how are you? Earth's entelechy was highly contaminated. It was as if the whole planet's fate had somehow been sealed, and behemoths happened to be extremely susceptible to reality-altering arts. I used that substance to weave gladiator-like webs that can suck any entangled behemoth dry of their magic. You can also craft decent pieces of armor against behemoth spells. And, why is Adana so interested in developing such armaments? Cosmic echoes warned her that behemoths will threaten the Coven, so she wants to prepare accordingly. Oh, weird. That's really strange. I wouldn't know anything about that. That's so weird, and strange. Is it a Wicca-themed game? I'm not sure specifically if it's like... if it's supposed to represent... like... Wiccan things, because I'm just not knowledgeable enough about it. But it is very witchy. It does have a focus on tarot and those sorts of things. Yeah, what's a behemoth? But yeah, I know that, like, I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know anything, actually. Behemoth? Problem is that, even with such a tremendous phenomenon, I only managed to pull enough thread to craft one set of web and armor. Okay. And Idana is set on developing a massive weapon to erase behemoths from this plane of existence entirely. Ooh, that's gonna be tough, because one of them's my friend. I don't believe I have what it takes to see this through. What do you need to make this happen exactly? Oh, my behemoth friend is not liking this conversation, I imagine, but, like, I gotta play it cool, you know? Idana discovered that if you promote war and stir conflict in this new society, the reality-altering arts that engulf the planet try to fight back. Okay, that doesn't seem like a good thing. As if everyone was programmed to preserve the status quo. In this process, humanity's entelechy once again shows the characteristics it had when the massive change happened. And I can harvest it. So what are you... Idana tasked me with provoking World War III. Well, A, it's pretty good that there hasn't been a World War III up until this point in your guys' world. But, that's pretty terrible. We can't allow that. Exactly. But I don't want to anger Idana. There's already been talk of expelling me from the coven should I fail to deliver. Isn't there a way out of this? This is totally unfair. Idana is pushing it too far. Let's take a look at what the cards have to say. The cards hold all the answers. I need you to tell me exactly what you want to ask the deck. First, the most important thing. What should I do with Earth? That is, if I should do anything at all with it. Understood. Then, this is a bit embarrassing, but I happen to be in love with a mortal. Okay, I love that. She's like, should I actually cause World War III? What do you think? And then she's like, okay, but also, what about my love life? Can you please give me answers about my love life? And it's like, these are like separate events I can handle, you know? You know, I can do multiple tarot readings that aren't, you know, the fate of planet Earth, you know, the fate of an entire planet, and hey, my love life. That's totally cool. The thing is, he doesn't know I'm a witch. I present myself to him in the form of a regular woman. So without the forearms, he's a scavenger that survives outside the domes. He doesn't have an easy life. It breaks my heart and I wish I could save him. But I'm afraid to show him my true nature. I'm sure he's noticed there's something special about me, but still. So that's another question. What should I do about my mortal lover? Okay, but does he love you back? Or is it just a you thing? My advice is not to get attached to mortals. They wither too fast. That's true too. But sure. Let's check what the cards have to say about him. I love that. Fortuna's like, well, personally, I don't even think you should get involved, but I'll ask the cards anyway. Fortuna is like, I do tarot readings, but it also comes with personal judgment. Yes, please. I'd also like to know how to handle Idana. Handle her? Okay, alright, we got like 3 sections here. We're really going for it. I'm sure she's gonna be really upset when she finds out I want to quit. Okay, well that's your way out. You just quit. I don't want to be expelled or exiled. Is there any way to escape her wrath? I wish I knew. I mean, you're literally asking someone who's exiled. That's gonna be a hard one, but this is a new deck. Maybe it will find a solution. I'm shuffling the cards now. Keep your questions in your thoughts. You think they'd be cool with the 4 arms? Honestly, I do too. You know, it's probably fine. Okay, well, we got one of my more negative cards. Cool. Okay, maybe that's like perfect for the love interest one. You know, the ardent honeymoon. I think that's fun. Oh, that's negative. All of these are negative. Oh, this was less perfect. Oh no. What have I done? Okay, the kidnapping is fun, but not healthy, I gotta say. This one's toxic. See, I can either be like, you should kidnap him, make him live in your domain, which I think is, not healthy and not what she wants to hear. I could say he doesn't love you, he's taking advantage of you, which I think is toxic and really hurtful. So I guess that leaves this last option, which is also not that great, and also just sad. But maybe sad is better than toxic. Leave him be, and cut all ties, or it'll be more painful for the both of you in the future. Oh, tough, but it makes sense. It is something that's been in the back of my mind all these years, so I guess it's time to witch up to my responsibilities. I'm sorry. It's alright. This was just the push I needed to do the right thing. I can't burden him with loving a witch. He needs to experience love with someone at his cosmic scale. Sounds like a wise decision. Thank you, Fortuna. Okay, see, that's not the worst thing in the world. I just broke her heart is all. Jessa, thank you for following. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream so far. Maybe he wants to be kidnapped? Well, that's his problem. If he wants her, he should fight for her. How about that? Okay, what if I put this in Earth? No, does that make sense? I don't like this for any of them, actually. Predestination, the unexpected. Maybe we'll put this with Adana. Okay, I can suggest rebellion. I could suggest she lie. Or I could just be like, hey, you know, things will happen, and then it won't be your problem anymore. Which I think is also fun. You know what? I'm going to try and usurp the clan, and I'm going to try and just feed information to these witches to try and get them to, like, you know, overturn the clan for me, because I don't even like the clan. I don't even like the coven. Personally, I don't know how Fortuna really feels about it, but me personally, like, I'm gonna sacrifice it anyway. Who even cares? So, stand up to Adana. Rebellion will bring you real happiness no matter the cost. Rebellion? You may be punished, you may be expelled, you may even come out unscathed. But what my deck knows for sure is that standing up to her will lead you to happiness. It'll let you escape this obnoxious situation for sure. And you will be able to start a new chapter of your life. I'm basically ruining her life. I'm like, you should drop everything you care about, move on, destroy everything. I have great advice, really. When you put it like that, I feel silly for not having done it earlier. You're right, Fortuna. My principles are more important than satisfying anyone, even our leader. I'll let Adana know that I'm done with this project. That's great! I've got your back. Let me know if I can help you in any way. You already did. Thank you, Fortuna. Oh, look at me go! See? My Eldritch Abomination probably didn't love the concept of, me kind of talking to someone who wants to get rid of and destroy all behemoths, or was going to help someone do that. But look, I've sabotaged it. I'm sure he loves that. I'm sure he's thrilled. I am a saboteur. Okay, leadership, purpose, justice, predestination, and luck. That's a super positive one, so that's actually perfect to put with planet Earth. Less positive when I see what I get to say. Take a large group of mortals to a magic domain and farm their energy. Okay, unhinged. Or generate small conflicts instead of a total war. I guess the second one's better. Generate small conflicts instead of a total war. We already established that I won't have to comply with Adana's orders. So why read about exploiting planet Earth? Well, we already asked the question. We might as well check what the deck has to say. I mean, it's not my fault you asked so many different questions. Maybe you'll need to harvest this specific Entelechy in the future. Knowledge is an asset. Okay. Ahem, here's my reading. Generate small conflicts instead of a total war. It's better than World War, but I still can't feel good about it. Luckily, I won't have to deal with this anymore. Why did Adana have to put me through this? It's too much for my heart. That was an intense session. I've had my fortune read before, but it's never felt like this. You sure are something else, Fortuna. I'm just happy to help. I am sabotaging everything. Hey, Sancha, welcome in. How are you? How are things? Yeah, so much fire element. Apparently, I'm just more attuned to fire, which I would not have expected. I'll let you know how everything plays out. I would love to hear. That is, if you're okay with me visiting again, of course. You're always welcome in my house, Louise. Any friend of Jasmine's is a friend of mine. Likewise. Well, I'm a bit drained after so much divination. See you soon. Okay, bye! Oh, that was fun. That was delightful. I got another little letter. You're an arsonist and that's okay. Yeah, just burn it all down. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just gonna burn the whole coven down. I am sabotaging the coven. I have the coven's worst interests in mind. It's great. It's going well. Hello, Fortuna. My name is Greth. I am a witch architect. I believe our common friend Dahlia told you about my situation. I need the maximum discretion regarding this matter, so I'd rather talk about the rest in person if you are willing to have me. Thank you, Greth. Okay, I'll take her in. This is the one that summoned a behemoth, I think. Oh, she's cool already. Do you have a face? Oh, well, kind of, I guess. Oh, she's cool. Oh, I love her. Oh, you are stunning. Wow. I love how she blinks separately, all three of her eyes. None of them ever blink at the same time. I'm obsessed. Welcome, Greth. Hi, Fortuna. Thank you for having me. Dahlia filled me in briefly on your situation. Not that it isn't obvious just by looking at me. Oh, wait, you're not actually supposed to look like this. Oh, yeah, I remember. They were saying that she changed because of the summoning. Oh, well, I imagine this isn't ideal then. I'm sorry I got so excited about how cool you look. I mean, that's a positive. If you're stuck like this forever, at least it's a good look. Yeah, it looks bad. Well, I wouldn't have said that. Let me say it out loud anyway, for the sake of therapy. I've got a behemoth fused with me, How does it feel? Whoa, never thought I'd get that question. The few who know assume it's just messed up, I guess. But if we're talking feelings here, it doesn't feel bad at all, actually. I mean, aesthetically it's terrible. But it doesn't hurt, and I can sort of communicate with the behemoth at an abstract level. If anything, I feel more powerful. Wow. Tight. Happy for her. Hey Irene, welcome! How are you? She really is pulling off the possessed look, I agree. She looks great for being possessed and fused with a behemoth. Wow, glad to hear you're not suffering in any case. But it isn't worth it. Firstly, because summoning a behemoth could well get me executed. But more importantly, I want my cute cheekbone back. Your cheekbone on this side is really cute, so it'd be nice to have it on the other side too, I agree. Looks like an important loss, yes. So, do you think you can help me? If there's a way to cure you, my deck will find it. But I need to know more about you first. Mind if I ask some questions? Of course. Ask away. She's gorgeous. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you agree. I think she's gorgeous too. I think without the behemoth fused to her, she would look so boring and I wouldn't care about her that much. You can totally tell me your art club idea and the failed idea. You can tell me both. Actually, yeah, speaking of art club, new prompt. New prompt is properly up. So, if you've considered participating in art club in the past, or you have participated in art club in the past, today is the first day of a new prompt. It's exciting. It's great. So it's a BTS theme, of course. Do you get sick of them? Absolutely not. Whatever inspires creativity for you. You already threw out 2 ideas? Okay, I love that you guys are already brainstorming. I feel like I don't have an idea of what I'm gonna do yet. I'm really excited to see what everyone does with a theme as well. Well, I guess we should start with the most important question, Greth. Why summon a behemoth? This isn't an easy topic for me to discuss. Not because of the behemoth, that part is pretty straightforward. I wanted to build a temple out of the skull of a titan of the quarry. The harder the material, the more powerful the altar. And those skulls, they resist carving in a supernatural way. I tried every method I know, and when I ran out of options, I resorted to forbidden magic. Why are you so desperate to build that shrine? That's the sensitive issue. I'm looking for meaning. Meaning? I know it's an unanswerable question, or a question that hasn't been answered yet, if I want to put this optimistically. The meaning of life. I feel silly just saying it out loud. Aw, she's like me. So your actual idea is to do a story where people tour the buildings where BTS used to live as trainees, they go around, it seems haunted, it's creepy. And it's like the spirits of BTS dying. They work so hard, but in the end, it's actually BTS haunting them. Wait, that was your failed idea? Or no, that's your actual idea. Then your failed idea sounds more exciting. Okay, that's fun. I know you were struggling a bit because you didn't want to do anything like creepy or scary or dark. So I think that's great. I think that suits you really well. I'm glad that's your actual idea. It's a good idea. I was like, that can't be the failed idea. That's so fully formed. So I'm glad to hear. You literally brainstorm and write stuff down and do it at the end of the month? You have a page on your phone filled with art club ideas. I love that! I love that. Thank you for telling me about that. That's so cool. That you keep a little, like, notepad of ideas. That's really, really cool. Wait till I hear about the failed idea. Are you gonna tell me about the failed one too? I'd love to hear about it. Art club is the thing you look forward to most every month. I'm really glad. I'm really glad it can be something you look forward to. That actually means a lot. I'm really glad. I just hope that it's fun for people, so it's really nice to hear when people, you know, look forward to it too. Like I do. I look forward to it quite a bit. Setting the prompt, going through everyone's submissions at the end of the month, working on my own. It's really fun. I'm really glad I started doing it. The failed idea was to do a story based on J-Hope's album of More, which was a much darker album where he showed a different side of himself. This had you gagged when you saw it. You were obsessed. So you're gonna do a story about his alter ego Jay possessing him, but it was too dark and felt kind of rude. Honestly, with like real people fiction, when you're writing stories about real people that actually exist, I feel like you really have to be careful about, you know, being respectful towards them and not putting them in like scenarios where they could be harmed, even if it's just fiction, or scenarios where you're kind of examining them and their personality, because like they're real people, you don't know them. So I like the way that you do it, where you just kind of come up with silly little scenarios. Like, you write stories that I feel like if they saw, and I'm sure people write a lot of weird fan fiction about them, but if they saw your fan fiction, I feel like it wouldn't make them uncomfortable, and they'd be like, well, this is just a cutesy little story that someone wrote. That's why you went away from it, because you would have had to portray him as mean, because Jay is different to J-Hope and you didn't want to do that. Yeah, that's very understandable. That's probably the best decision. Because yeah, you gotta be really, really careful about that sort of thing. You had a dream about them reading your books and they loved it! I'm sure they would! Shugo would get them properly, like, published or actually bound, keep them on his shelf and be like, yep, my soulmate wrote these. It would be perfect. The other 18 June streams a month are also your fave? They're also my fave! I really enjoy streaming. That's why I keep doing it! I'm actually pretty glad that I started streaming, and I am pretty impressed with myself for how regularly I stream. I'm really bad at being consistent with things, so the fact that I've been able to do this for almost 2 years is actually pretty good for me. Even though I was late to stream today because I was having technical difficulties. Thank you for being understanding, by the way, always. Just everyone in general. Jimin would be so complimentary because he's the sweetest guy ever. He would! The cutesy BTS stories will be continuing for ages. You got ideas to last. I love that. I feel like when I write, my stories are just naturally sad. It's like the opposite of you. Like, Irene, I feel like you always are trying to come up with something fun, something lighthearted, and I love that. And then when I write stories, I'm like, how can I make them suffer? How can I hurt them? How can I inflict psychological damage? I like angst, you like fluff, basically. We are not the same. Irene feels like a very optimistic child writing their dreams, and it's so great. Love reading them. Sometimes stuff happens and you need a few extra minutes to start stream. Exactly, exactly. It happens sometimes. Eva, welcome in. How are you? Hope good. It's good to see you. Fluff is the best. I should probably try writing more fluff, going outside my comfort zone, and just writing fun stuff. I never do that now that I'm thinking about it. I always write just heavy things. I mean, you saw my submission last month. I say last month as if I didn't post it like a couple days ago. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Kiva. I'm also doing well. Thank you for asking. You were so sweet. Oh, right. Okay. As we're going through all this, Greth is still here contemplating the meaning of life. I feel silly just saying it out loud. Why? Everyone thinks about it now and then. Yeah, but I'm like obsessed with it. I can't ignore the question. You're a fortune teller. You should be aware that there is something more out there. The book where everything is written. Is there someone writing us? Is this just a simulation? Does the universe actually exist, or is it nothing but a figment of my imagination? Oh, she's losing it. She is losing the thread. Do you stop existing when I'm not looking at you? Are we all protagonists? See, Greth, you're verging on main character syndrome. Do we have a purpose? Okay, I get you. That's the problem with contemplating the meaning of life, I feel. It's very self-centered, it's very you-centric, and I feel like to properly contemplate the meaning of life, you would have to be able to think outside of yourself a bit more. Like, half of those ideas that she threw out there just seemed very self-centered, and I don't even mean that in a bad way, like she's only thinking of herself or anything, or she's selfish. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna consider the meaning of life or the meaning of the universe and everything, you have to consider beyond yourself. If you're gonna consider the meaning of your life personally and what you are going to get out of the life that you live, then yeah, it's totally fine to be a bit more, like, you-centric, but I feel like that's not the purpose of what she's contemplating here. So I kind of just lose interest, I guess, a bit when people are like, am I the only one who's real? And it's like, I'm already out of the conversation at that point. I'm like, if you want to consider yourself as the only person who's real, then you consider that alone. Titus, 10 months! 10 whole months! That's so impressive. You've been around for quite some time. It's been great having you. I'm very glad we got the chance to meet and everything. How are you today? How are you doing? You want to write something again, so you may try it for a future art club? You're really out of practice. I feel that way about my writing too, because I don't write often enough. So that's totally, totally fair. No pressure, of course. No pressure whatsoever. And with writing, I am able to give constructive criticism, if that's something you're interested in. Otherwise, I would just love to see whatever you make. You know? I love to see people's writings and creations in general. You're doing alright? You're preparing for a state competition? Oh, what's the competition? What are you competing in? Or for? Or both? Basically, I want details, please. Cooking competition. That makes so much sense. Okay. See, I didn't know. It could have been like a Yu-Gi-Oh competition or something. Could have been like a swimming competition. I don't know. Cooking makes way more sense. Good luck. I'm sure you'll do great. Everything you cook looks amazing. I've never tasted it. As much as I would like to. I'm sure you'll do great. But good luck. Okay, I get you. Am I missing out on some cosmic truth? Was there something before this universe? Why isn't everyone else obsessed with these same questions? Greth. I'm sorry, I keep spiraling out of control. I can't stand being by myself because I keep returning to these ideas again and again. I've built countless thought shrines looking for answers, and as I dig deeper, I only find more and more questions. I haven't slept in the last century. That's why I summoned the behemoth. Carpe diem is not an option for me. I'm stuck in cogito ergo sum. I'm a witch. If not us, who is supposed to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos? Why did I ascend? Why couldn't I stay an oblivious Boston architect? You know, the cards aren't only made for predicting things. They're also an excellent tool for meditation. I'd be happy to help you on your quest. Fortuna's like, oof. What have I gotten myself into? What a convo. You've been sworn to secrecy regarding the specifics. You'll have to let me know how it goes after the fact then, or like what went into it afterwards. But for now, yes, best of luck. You did a lot of poetry, but then you got burnt out in English 3 class when you had to write multiple pieces each week. That is so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. Yeah, when you're required to force creativity to happen, then you definitely risk burnout. But maybe you should try to return to it just in, you know, small bursts. Absolutely no pressure, though. Of course. You know, go at your own pace. If possible. But if it's something you enjoyed, I think it's very important to try to return to it, you know? Thanks for being supportive of your decisions. Of course! And you've done a lot more in your coloring book? I see! I've been peeping your coloring book pages that you post. They're so cute. I love the pages, first of all. I think they're so cute, and the way that you fill them in just really brings them to life. I think you pick really good colors and make them look really nice. You've done more, but you don't want to spam the server. I love that. You're drip feeding us. You're like, every so often they get a coloring book page. Gotta keep them on their toes. I totally understand. For some, you try to pick accurate colors to the albums. That's so cute. I love that. I love how much thought you're putting into it. I think it's gonna come out really well when it's done. You post some more later? Okay, I look forward to it. You wouldn't get in trouble for sharing your, like, your work, your coloring pages. The book means so much to you as you do it. I love that. I'm so pleased. I'm so glad you've been enjoying it. I'm so glad you've been having fun with it. Really? Of course. If the two of us manage to get out of our predicaments, I'll certainly join you on one of your Skull Temple meditation. Who knows what we might find channeling the power of your shrines through my deck. That makes my heart race. Yes, please, let's dissect the cosmos together. What's your predicament, though? I'm exiled, forced to remain on this asteroid. Let's leave it at that for now. Okay. I promise I'll help you be free in any way I can. Partners? Partners? I mean, we have a lot more in common than you think. Partners. How exciting. Everyone always dismisses my project as futile. Thank you so much, Fortuna. Now, another question. She's insane and now we're best friends. She seems nice, but very professional. Is it the tie? I feel like it's the tie that makes her seem so professional. They're doing a Sylvanian Families but BTS coloring book soon, and you can't wait. That sounds exciting. I'm excited for you. Tell me more about being a witch architect. Wait. What do you say we make this a conversation instead of an interrogation? It's not an interrogation, it's an interview! And besides, I'm not that interesting. Come on, Fortuna. All witches are interesting. And you're the only fortune teller in our coven. Dahlia speaks highly of you, too. I'm dying to know more. To be honest, I feel awestruck just by the way you look at me. Oh, is she falling in love? I can tell you aren't cut from the same cloth as the rest of us. You're special. I've never said this to anyone. I feel ridiculous, but I just need to express it. Thanks? What do you want to know anyway? What is it that drives you? Freedom? Wow, she said that quick. I didn't even get an option to answer. But that's circumstantial. I mean, ultimately, what makes your life worth living? What is it that drives you? Curiosity? Curiosity. I'd say that's my raison d'etre too. Interesting. I feel like you're using me for your cosmic studies. Well, I can't miss the chance to pick apart such a wonderful being. Okay, it's alright. Bring it on. I'm not gonna be judgmental. She is weird, but it's alright. She totally likes you, I know! See, it's good to have a third opinion, but yeah, she totally likes me. It's okay. I have that effect on people, and I do gotta say, the eldritch abomination attached to her face is quite charming. So, I mean, we could totally get something going here. I'm not opposed. You're gonna get married and be so happy, and it's gonna be perfect. Oh, it's gonna be perfect. Thank you so much for indulging me. I am truly enjoying this, though. Glad you're having a good time. My turn now? Sure. Ask away. Okay, I'll ask my same question again. Tell me more about being a witch architect. It's a made-up title, to be honest. I've never encountered another witch who defined herself as an architect, at least. A pioneer, then. I just like to build things. I was also an architect when I was a mortal. But being able to design and execute projects by yourself is way better than overseeing years of development. And all the bureaucracy, ugh. I'm sure that I ascended out of pure stress. Plus, using magic to avoid having to deal with the laws of physics sure is a perk. Sounds like a pain, building things on Earth. You bet. I was one of those people who preferred playing Minecraft in creative mode. Can any of you guys relate? I've never played Minecraft. I did not expect her to just be like, yeah, I love Minecraft! It fits her personality, though. You can help plan the wedding. You can be the maid of honor. Beholder, hi, welcome in! I hope you're well. It's fun sometimes in creative, mostly do creative for testing though. That's interesting. You sucked at building but preferred creative? Really? Honestly, you don't have to be good at building or creating to just want to create. So I think that's totally fair. Very understandable. Minecraft? That may have come after your time. You come from Earth too, right? When did you ascend? 1968? Whoa! Whoa! No wonder she does so okay on the asteroid. Because I was out here like, I would at least need some... Let me rephrase that. I would at least need some Wi-Fi, you know? But she was born in 60, or she ascended in 68, so she doesn't even know what the internet is. Incredible. Whoa, I was born in the year 2000 and ascended in 2032. Okay, I see you. Were you a hippie? Not really, but I met a lot of them. I owned a food truck and visited a lot of events. Had a side business reading tarot too. That sounds really cool. Glad to know you're not one of those medieval witches. I can't stand them. Yeah, they're so uptight. So, Fortuna, tell me. I'll tell you anything. Anything you want to know. That's a big ol' age gap. Okay, but when you ascend and you're basically immortal, and it's been like hundreds of years, I think that age gap lessens quite a bit. Don't you think, Irene? And you gotta imagine, like, she said she ascended in 68. And Greth ascended when she was 32. From 2000 to 2032 is when she existed. So, what if Fortuna ascended when she was like late 20s, early 30s as well? So theoretically, the amount of experience they had on Earth, I'm really justifying this here. I'm really justifying it because I like Greth and I want them to work out, okay? But the amount of life experience they had was the same when they ascended, and then it's been like hundreds of years since then. It's kind of like how ages 12 and ages 14 is actually like a pretty significant age gap, but ages like 30 and 35 is not really that significant at all. So you gotta imagine when someone's like, you know, 1,032 and someone else is like 1,132 years old, it's not that big of a deal. At that point, it's like, well, it's centuries difference, really. I think it's fine. See, this isn't like Ace Attorney age differences where it's like, we just gotta not look at that one. We just gotta pretend like it's not there. Pretend we do not see it because, there's no good way of handling that. Stormy, thank you for the lurk, by the way. Thank you for being here. I was on my rant. Anyway, that all being said, totally fine. Thank you for the group hydration! That means everyone must hydrate, not just me. And thank you for the posture check as well. So, Fortuna, tell me, what are your thoughts on relationships? Oh my god! I didn't expect her to just kind of come out and say it. To just kind of be like, hey, relationships, are you interested? Are you asking me if I'm single? No, silly. But are you? Yes? Cool. What I mean is, what are your thoughts on romantic relationships? I love how she played that off. I'm like, are you asking me if I'm single? She's like, no, but, are you? Because, you know, data? You played that off so well. Some people can't live without them, some others don't want them at all. I'm curious where you stand on that. What are your thoughts on relationships? Okay. I got some options. Life can't be complete without one. Desirable and enjoyable. Cool but overrated. I don't get them and I don't want them. Okay, wait. Maybe I should lie, right? Maybe I should lie and be like, you know, a relationship would be so great. A relationship with you especially, you know? You can't be honest all the time. Sometimes you gotta say the best possible option for the person you're talking to. And she's trying to hit on me. So if I said I don't get them and I don't want them, then I think that would kind of throw a wrench in our, timeline. So I will say, I don't want to give her the impression that I would be reliant or dependent on a relationship or anything. So I'm going to play it cool, just like she does. I'm just going to play it cool, desirable, and enjoyable. Although it's rare that someone catches my eye. See, unlike you. I did it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it! I'm so Risley. Okay, your turn again. Ask away. What do you like to do in your free time? Besides, summon behemoths and everything. I spend most of my time on my project, but on the rare occasion when I'm burned out, I like to read. I read essays and arcane texts. Mostly philosophy, so I guess I don't ever really rest. Well, I do enjoy taking extremely long baths. Even then, I can't stop thinking. I'm cursed by my never-ending quest for illumination. Have you met Jasmine? I haven't, although Dahlia speaks about her often. Why? She may have something to help you get your mind off things. Jasmine's specialty is tea craft. She's helped me through many difficult times. Cool. Which drugs? I'm obsessed. I love her. She is perfect. She's so perfect. More or less. But without the drawbacks of the substances produced by mortals. I'll try anything. Hook me up. Okay. Alright. So earlier when she asked for Tuna if she was a hippie, she was about to start asking about psychedelics, I imagine. Apparently. I mean, it makes sense. People who are philosophical and people who are like really questing after the meaning of life. It's just not far-fetched. You do tea craft? That sounds so fun, even though you don't like many teas that you've tried. Irene, you're British. But, I think tea craft is really cute. You don't have to like everything you make, because you're making it for other people. I think it would be perfect for you. You would be a great tea craft wizard. Which? Both. Whichever you want. You like regular tea, but some fruity teas? I feel the same way, actually. I've been trying to try a bunch of different types of teas to really figure out what I like. And it can be hit or miss sometimes, but you just have to keep in mind that you're not supposed to like every single thing. So, it's totally okay to have preferences. I'll let her know. Do you value personal over collective well-being? Whoa, what a thing to spurt out of the blue! What's more important, yourself or the community, yourself or the universe? And I won't accept any compromise on this one. Ultimately, should you have to choose, what should the priority be? The individual or the group? No, because here's the thing. I feel like it's so inconsistent. If I agree that the group should be the priority, then I feel like the people in charge can always argue that to keep them safe, the individual at the top safe, the 1% safe, that would be beneficial for the entire group. And I just feel like sometimes to benefit the entire group, what ends up happening is the people end up suffering. The people within those groups end up suffering a lot more. So preferably, personally, I would very much prefer if the people within the group were taken care of as much as possible, even if that meant that the group had to disband, or that as a whole people were hurt, because that's how society works. Sometimes everyone should be taken care of. I'm gonna go with oneself, and I feel like that's just meant to be the selfish option, but you know, down with the establishment or whatever. Oneself. Even if that has a negative impact on the system? Yeah! Yeah! I love how my sentiment is one of the options, actually. Yeah! Whoa, brutal. Although I guess I'd be that radical too if I had to deal with what the Coven's putting you through. I'm done sacrificing myself for a set of values I didn't choose. I understand. Thanks for being sincere. More questions? Ask away. Yeah! Down with the establishment. I'm really feeding doubt into these people. I'm making Greth fall in love with me, and I'm inspiring her to, you know, tear apart the establishment from the inside. It's going great! I'm destroying the Coven one person at a time. I'm insidious in that way. I seep into these people, and I affect them and their opinions. Anti-government is so big. Allegedly, you know, it's all for funsies, of course. Wish you could be mellow yet professional as Greth. A lot of your hobbies are boring, but she seems to like finding the cooler side of hers. Exactly! On paper, Greth should be incredibly boring, but she's actually so intriguing. And I think she's typically pretty mellow, but a lot of the time, I think when she really gets into what she's talking about, then she gets like super enthusiastic. Yeah, for the FBI agent watching me, this is a joke for legal reasons. I am joking. Hahaha. What are your thoughts on Idana? Perfect. I can sow more doubt. Oh, time to talk about the boss. I guess neither of us has a lot of sympathy for her, right? I'm not super happy with having been sentenced to 1,000 years of isolation, no? And you? I summoned a behemoth. I think that speaks for itself when it comes to my respect for authority. Down with the establishment! I didn't mind her before, though. She always let me focus on my project. But now that I know she'll have me executed if she discovers what I did, I have to get rid of either this behemoth or Idana. Whoa, heavy words. What? I'm not keen on being erased. At least not before I finished my quest for knowledge. I understand. And you're not the only one who's fed up with our leader's policies. Idana is full of herself if she thinks she can handle this many discontented witches. And the more I make, the merrier. I'm leading the revolution! Eat the rich! I'm gonna spawn a guillotine next. It's all part of the plan. Look, I understand we need some rules to ensure the stability of the Coven, but I can't possibly agree with these arbitrary punishments. Under no circumstances should a witch ever be sentenced to death or exile. Okay. I love that. Greth, this is why you get to rule by my side. I didn't expect Greth to be my favorite, but I think Greth is kind of my favorite. I think I adore Greth. If someone made some bad decisions, they need guidance and forgiveness. We're supposed to be a family, not the army. I couldn't agree more. We need to construct instead of prosecute. I hear you. Fortuna, I feel like I'm ready to get my fortune read. Yeah, me too. Shall we? Oh, I adore her! I imagine that the main topic here is how to deal with that behemoth of yours. Yes, please. Also, I'd like to ask about my personal quest while we're at it. I doubt a single card will allow me to finally untangle the meaning of life in the cosmos, but... maybe not, but I'm sure it'll be able to point you in the right direction. Yes, the quest for knowledge is about asking questions from as many angles as possible. And your deck is one I haven't tried yet. Keep these questions in mind while I shuffle the deck. Chick, chick, chick. Oh, I don't want to roll this one. I always roll this one. Alright. Maybe I'll put that on her quest. Oh, I love this. Okay, so I can say that once she learns the meaning of life, she'll lose touch with reality. I can say she needs to break even more rules. Oh, I love that one. Okay, what's the third one? It's not going to be as good. You'll untangle the meaning of life, but your work will allow others to reach it. I don't care. That's lame. Who cares if, like, her research and her quest benefits others? You need to break even more rules to find the secrets of the cosmos. Disregard all authority. Seek the forbidden. Yes! I'm encouraging them. Ah, you actually want me executed, don't you? No, this is the deck's advice, I swear! I'm just messing with you. Seriously, though, I just summoned a behemoth. Is there anything more nefarious than that? Should I go and carve Adana's heart out of her body and eat it or something? Yes. I wouldn't rule it out. I'm joking. Oh. Your deck has a point, though. The cosmos doesn't follow protocol or bureaucracy. If I have to quit the coven to be truly free of rules, I'll do it. Just me and the void. My mind frame as the only boundary to break. Thank you. Okay! I love that for you! Hymn to Fortune. Okay, I love putting the positive one on the behemoth section. Okay, conquer them, or do not fight them, embrace the behemoth. Maybe I have a type. maybe I have a type, and my type is behemoths. I love people fused with behemoths. I love actual behemoths. Just behemoths all around, really. But I feel like that's probably pretty dangerous to be like, become the behemoth. And I don't want to like lose her as a person because I like her. So I don't want to encourage her to, you know, fully meld. So I'm not going to give you bad advice. I would never do that. Conquer them. The behemoth is feeding on your fear. Stop being afraid. It's your turn to intimidate them. Easier said than done, but I like the idea of turning myself into the scary one. Oh, I do too. If the deck suggests it, it's because it's possible. And you certainly have a great deal of presence. You think so? Come on, look at yourself. Now I'm the one flirting. The question now is how to intimidate a behemoth. They might seem all otherworldly, but they're fools the same as us. Just, I hope the one I have outside isn't listening in on this conversation. How do you know that? Clairvoyance? Okay. Do you want to look into anything else? No, thank you. You've given me some ideas on how to get rid of this behemoth. I'll do some research on my side, too. Cool. Let's meet again soon to teach this a lesson. Looking forward to it. See you soon. Oh, she's so cool. She actually did get a terrible harm card. She got the same negative card that the last person who visited me got. I was just able to put it in a better slot and spin it in a better way. Who's the behemoth outside that we know? Abramar! This is he. We love him, yes! You get it, you get it. It's just he was invisible for a while, so you know how it is. Looks like behemoths are in. Yeah, they're all the rage amongst rebel witches with poor judgment. Ha ha ha. I think I can help if you're interested. Okay, I'm all ears. Advice on how to get advice on how to get rid of a behemoth from a behemoth sounds perfect. We, the behemoths, know each other's names. If you knew the name of the behemoth possessing Greth, any ritual you might perform to free her would be more likely to succeed. That's perfect. Tell me their name. I know we're partners in crime, but I'm not about to give up one of my siblings. Not for free, at least. Am I not paying enough to you already? The deck stuff is one thing. This is another matter. Alright, what do you want? Don't fret. I just want a bit of that delicious power you're harvesting. 5 units of fire to betray a fellow behemoth, plus 2 of air to release their name to you witches. You don't need to answer right now. Save up, decide if you're interested or not. And when the time comes to try and free Greth, you just let that energy flow to me and I'll whisper the behemoth's name to your ear. I see. It's not too high of a cost, right? Just a bit of magic for your dear mentor. It's not the amount, but the thought of what you're planning to do with it. Still afraid of me after all this time? Just cautious. I'm sure you're a forbidden entity for a reason. Suit yourself. But I'll say it again. I am on your side. Trust needs time. I understand. Well, you let me know if you want to take me up on my offer when the time comes. Have fun. I wish I could do it now, honestly. Because otherwise I have to keep in mind to save up fire and earth. Or fire and air is what he said. 4 fire, 2 air. And, I may forget to do that. But yes, I do have plenty of fire. Actually, earth is, my resource in abundance for the most part. I have 16 earth, 13 fire. No water or air, really. So, I could try Quicksand Graveyard. That could be fun. A magical cemetery for the witches who dared to tamper with time. The quicksand absorbs the bodies and turns their souls into heat. See, that's pretty sick. That's pretty cool. Oh, should I put the Duchess of Solace in there? Or the Fallen Hero? Could be good. Okay, what did I just put in? I put in this. Okay, Fallen Hero could actually look really good there. So let's try Fallen Hero. Wait, what's the description of Fallen Hero? Heroes don't protect the people, but ideals, a symbol of resilience and sacrifice. They can only be killed by corruption. Yikes. Okay, well. What else should I add? I'm gonna keep Fire Whip of Dominance for the Duchess. So I'm not gonna utilize that. Golden shovel, maybe? The last bladed tool forged by the gold blower. The golden shovel is hollow so you can feel the energy resonances of the earth while you dig. I don't think a hollow shovel is honestly the best option, but sure. Let's go with that. Okay, what if I go out here? What if I put her center? Or, okay, this is where the card actually put itself in the, like, thumbnail of it. So maybe I should put her here. Put her, like, a little off the card, maybe? To insinuate that she's super close to the frame, even? No. Okay, put her here. Give her her super cool sword, because that's clearly what they want me to do with her. Give her an arm. She deserves an arm. Everyone deserves a second arm. You know, it's really not an option. Okay, wait. Wait, what? Okay, I let her put the sword into the ground, right? Okay, that's pretty sick. Okay, this is good, this is good. The shovel I feel like is perfect for the graveyard, but I don't really have a good place to put it. So, maybe here? Just, you know, in the background, existing. That's not the worst spot. What is this? Literally, what is that? Is that gold? What is that? Earth? Is that bits of earth? I don't know. Do I just kind of put it on the ground a bit? Do I just kind of plop it there? I don't know. Do I just give the ground texture? I don't know. Should I lower the card a bit? Should I put it somewhere else? I don't know where to put this scene. Okay, wait, maybe here is a good option. I find it hard to plan where the people go. Okay, maybe the sword's too big. Did we ever consider the sword being too big? Okay, that's good, I think. Uh-huh, uh-huh. I can make it so an arrow goes through her. That's fun! Everyone loves when arrows go through people. Who doesn't find that delightful? Nope. Just kind of make it stick out her side. Oh, girly. Oh, I feel so bad for her all of a sudden. Okay, what about there? Girly, I'm so sorry. Why did I do that? Maybe I should move this down a bit so that I can actually, like, do something with the... like, ground? She's really going through it. Your new headphones came today and they're so pretty. I'm really glad to hear. You are always more than welcome to share. That's so cool. The fact that I can make her be stabbed. I know, I agree. Should I just give more texture to the ground? I don't know. This one is seeming like it's gonna be a bit more simple, honestly. Which is maybe fine. Here, duplicate this one a bit then. I like the texture that gives to the ground. Oh, why? I can't control Z either. That was like my first instinct, just control Z. No. Control Z isn't real and it does hurt. Okay. This is going well, I think. Just gonna spice up the ground. Is this another negative card? I guess. I don't know. None of the cards are like truly negative. The most negative one was the one with all the fire energy. But like there's gold to be found everywhere. I think that's pretty solid. This isn't an art program. To be fair, like some things will include like general art commands. Here, flip that. Flip it and kind of make it lean up against the wall. Is that fun? Oh, we love that. That's great. Okay. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty solid. I think that's really cute. I guess the one thing is I kind of wish that the sword could be lower. As in maybe she's using it to actually balance herself. Okay, now it's on the skull in the background. Okay, I can like cover it. Give her like a rock to put her sword into. and then it doesn't look so weird. That's good. That's good. Okay. I think we're good. This is really cute. This is really cute. All the things I added are centered on like the lower area, but there's not really much to add in the sky. So yeah, I think that's good. I think this is cute. In a kind of sad way, honestly. Okay, to be fair, actually, let me move her up more. It's just that her arms are kind of creating a bit of a tangent. I'll move her over a bit more. Okay, cute. Thank you for the group hydration, by the way. That means everyone must hydrate, not just me. And thank you for the posture check. Gamer, hi. Welcome. That is such a nice thing to say. May not know your battles or your story or your quest, but when it comes to being you, just be the very best. That's really wholesome. I am doing my best, actually. You are so very lovely. I hope you're having a good day. Alright, what did I make? Overflowing with hate and regret, the quicksand taints its visitors, the pain of 1,000 wounds. The hero inspires us to achieve the impossible. The golden shovel is a symbol of determination. Meaning, sabotage, adversity, guardian, ego, rivalry, tragedy, alliance. Oh my god, I need to start making nicer cards. Can I make another one? Can I make a better one? Why are they always so, like, sad? Jeez. Okay, what about... What about this as the background? Diferenia? A city of blacksmiths built inside the skeleton of a titanic behemoth. The bone marrow of the fallen beast burns for eons, so their forges are always alight. What about that? To start. And then we could put in Pilot from the Machina cults. The Coven of the Machina cult erected these steel golems according to the instructions detailed in the scriptures that the Beldam Automata handed to her coven after returning from a 70-year-long trip into a black hole. Wow, that's pretty metal. And then we could do the sledgehammer, maybe. I like the sledgehammer concept. Bolts fixed to the earth by an obsidian sledgehammer are impossible to remove unless you recite the words carved into the hammer's head. They're often used to trap demons or set up camps in the wildlands. See, this one's way more balanced and not as much fire. Oh, whoa, there's a person. Whoa, there's a person. Whoa, there's a person to pilot the behemoth. Oh, this is sick. Okay, this is a really cool background. Oh, this is good. Okay. Wait, so how do you construct this? Hold on. Oh, I thought the pieces would be way more straightforward than this. Okay, so first and foremost, I guess put her on top then? Like that? That's not bad. Yep, making a Gundam. Um. What are all these pieces? Maybe I wasn't, like, made for this. Okay, that could be an arm, I guess. Okay. Maybe attach it here? Okay. Duplicate that, flip that, have another arm on the other side, I guess. How do you make a little leggy? Okay, what about this? No, what about, okay, what about, okay, what? Okay. What about that for a leg? What is this? What have I made? Okay, send that to the bottom. What? I should try to give it more of a body, shouldn't I? I absolutely should. Okay, you're right, you're right. Send these both to the bottom and just hope it blends in okay. Okay. Send that to the bottom, duplicate, flip. Send that to the bottom. I don't know. I'm just adding a bunch of layers and hoping it makes sense. Okay, send that to the bottom. Okay, that's something. It's like a body, right? That's so cool. Thank you. You know, it really does all come together eventually. Okay, take the leg, duplicate it, flip it. Put it on the other side. Oh, this is really something. Okay. Okay, I think it looks like something. Like, genuinely, I think that's pretty good. It's actually pretty solid. It all came together, really. What is that? A tooth? A sharp thing? No one needs that. Okay, I'm gonna put this right up here. No clue. This is like a nail. Okay. Well, I do have a plan for the hammer, just so we're all clear, just so everyone's clear. I always had a plan for the hammer. Val, welcome in! Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Let me get you a shout out. Maiden, welcome in with the raid. Adamine, welcome in with the raid as well. If you don't know me, welcome. My name is Juniper. I'm a Jackalope girl. I play a lot of cozy games like this one typically. Now that we're moving into October, I'll be playing a lot of creepy, spooky type of games, if that's your thing. I also do art from time to time. if that's something that interests you. And actually, speaking of art, I host this monthly event in my Discord server called Art Club. So if you're an artsy or a crafty type of person, that might interest you. I mention it because actually today a new prompt went up. So again, if you're interested, now is like the perfect time to check it out, see what it's all about. That sort of thing. Also, thank you for saying you like my model. I drew it myself. You're in? I love that. I love that I'm like that convincing. I have a whole category in the Discord server dedicated to Art Club, so look through the rules, look through all the channels and everything. It's really fun. It's really great. Actually, a couple of days ago, we hosted an Art Club stream. So if you wanted to, you know, see some of the previous submissions, we discussed that, like, actually last stream it was. Ada does awesome art too, and Maggie. Or just Mag. My bad. That's perfect then. It's a really great excuse to be creative, honestly. So that's phenomenal. You like the baby hippo profile picture ads? I don't know what those are, but I love them too. I imagine a lot of you aren't familiar with this game, so what I'm doing in this very moment is I am building my own tarot deck. And by doing that, I basically can pick my own like pieces to go on the card and then put them together in any way I choose. This is actually made up of a bunch of separate pieces that I just did. And this game's really cool, basically, is what I'm trying to say. You can put pieces together in any way you want and kind of build your own story. It's really fun. It's really creative. Okay, he's holding the hammer. I think that's neat. I think that's nifty. What am I gonna do with this? I have to include this. Oh, consider. What if I put them, like... What if I put it on these pillars? Did we ever consider that? Okay, duplicate that. Put it on the other side? Is that good? I wish I could put it like under the layer, but since that's the background, I'm kind of limited, but I think that's cool. I think that's nifty. That's genius. Extra points. Yeah, I made a little guy with a bunch of these like random pieces. It was kind of tough. I didn't think I'd be able to do it, but I made a whole mech. It looks like a real thing almost. I'm actually so pleased about it. I think that's kind of it. This is a cool card. I'm actually pretty pleased with how that came out. And then yeah, once you're done, it comes up with a whole meaning for the card you made, which is so cool. So this one means the bone marrow of the behemoth sears thought. The steel golem breeds challenge and conflict. Mecha pilots are excellent guardians. The obsidian sledgehammer fixates on offering empowering revelations. It's called Seasoned Engineer. That's so cool. Oh, also, before I forget, by the way, Speaking of everything I'm doing in October, I did recently, as in this morning, post a video to my main YouTube channel going over everything I'm planning on doing throughout October. It's like about 2 minutes long. And I promise I explain it all a lot better there. If you're interested. You'll have to check it out. I'm gonna post it in the Discord server later, so if you forget about it, then it'll be there. I promise. I just didn't get the chance before I started streaming. I'm sorry. So it'll have to be after I start streaming. Or you can follow that link. That's cool too. It's there. I promise it's really good. I put a lot of effort into it. I promise. I tried really hard. Deck is really filling itself in. Pretty pleased about it. It's okay? Okay. As long as you say it's okay. You trust me. Really? Me? The voiceover is great. Voice is extra soothing. Actually, that's so funny. I was really hard on myself with the voiceover part. And I didn't think it turned out really that great. But as I worked on it more, I was like, actually, I need to stop overthinking. This is fine. It's your favorite part? Just the talking bit? That's good. That's like most of it. That's what I do for the most part. I talk. I think I have another visitor up here. Speaking of talking. You guys are so cute. Okay, who are you? Hey Fortuna, how did it go with Greth? I came up with some of my own ideas on how to help her, but I could use your input. Let me know when I can visit. Dahlia! I love Dahlia. She's really cool. Unfortunately, I met Greth, so now Greth is my favorite, but Dahlia was my favorite before I met Greth. Hey, Forts. Hey, Dahlia! I know it's been 2 centuries, but I still don't like any abbreviations of my name. Oh, shoot. I thought Forts would work. We've been through this too many times. She's gorgeous! I know! Isn't she stunning? She has like a sword in her hair. She's a warrior. She's a soldier. And she's gonna die in the next like 70 or 90 years. So, don't get too attached. I don't like 40, and I especially don't like Tuna. But Tuna's so cute. Not funny. Okay, okay. So, you found a way to help Greth. Right. I've been researching some exorcism methods, and I found some censored texts. They don't mention behemoths explicitly, but they might be the perfect solution for this case. There is a way to quite literally sever extra-dimensional beings from a witch. Oh yeah? How? With an enchanted blade. Oh, but it's on her head! But it's on her face! I don't want to cut her face! It's so pretty! You're mortal, so there's plenty of years for you? Okay, that's true, actually. I guess. Honestly, she'll probably outlive most of us. With 70 to 90 years left? That's quite a lot. I'm going to forge a demon bone dagger to cut them down. That sounds dangerous. I know my way around knives, trust me. She knows her way around knives. I have my girl. Let you have yours? You can have Dahlia. I really adore Dahlia, though. You're right, you're right. And you mentioned you need my help with this? That's correct. For the ritual to be most effective, I need to imbue the dagger with an essence kindred to Greth. And I was wondering, since you put her through your wonderful deck, maybe you could point me to the proper energy. But wouldn't you know best? You've known Greth way longer than I have. I know, but I can't wrap my head around her. She's so self-absorbed, always focused on her projects. I realized I can't really tell. You don't need to disclose any sensitive information for me, but I've experienced firsthand how incisive your divination can be. You did read the cards for her, didn't you? Yes? Perfect. Your guess should be better than mine then. Also, I find it interesting that Dahlia says specifically that Greth is self-centered, because that's kind of what I pointed out too, but in a different context. You could probably pull off a stupid stunt thinking it's cool, cut your life by like 20 years. I mean, it happens. What energy should I imbue the dagger with? Dread. No. Dread? Dread? I like dread. Dread? Determination? Determination's fun, actually. Determination? Oh, that's a powerful essence, and Gret's a driven one, isn't she? Alright. I'll smith the most impressive dagger. Just you wait, Greth. Just yoot wait. Little typo. Oh, off you go. I didn't even have to divine anything. Wow, goodbye, Dahlia. Huh. She just left me. Cool. Tight. Dear Fortuna, thank you so much for helping my friend Louise. I hope she didn't bother you. I would have never imagined she'd do something as bold as contacting you directly. I'd love to know how it went between you two. Can I come over? Yeah, Louise is a lot more bold than she first seems, you know? She seems so quiet and demure. I am struggling to say words. So quiet and demure, and then all of a sudden she's bold and straightforward. Is Jasmine your favorite Linkster? I love that everyone has a favorite. She's cute. Hello, Fortuna. How are you doing? Fine, I guess. Happy to see you. It feels so good to be able to meet again like this. I only wish I could see your garden again. It must be beautiful after all this time. I'm pretty proud of it. In due time, I'll be happy to show you everything. Until then, I brought you this. It's a blue iris. Oh, it's so pretty! This is beautiful, thank you! This flower is a bringer of hope, a charm for faith, wisdom, and understanding. I thought it'd improve the energy of the room and help you with your fortune-telling. I love it. Thank you so much. So, Louise came to visit you. That's right. I'm so sorry. I should have consulted with you before telling anyone. I just wanted to share the joy of having my friend back. I didn't expect her to come and see you out of the blue. It's alright, don't worry about it. Either her or Greth. You really like plants as your favorite hobby? Yeah, you do keep up on a lot of plants. If you want an update, my Raven ZZ plant is doing really well. If you guys want like a really good beginner plant, Raven ZZ plants are great because it is in the smallest pot possible. I barely water it, and it does not see light, and it is sprouting new growth. It loves it. It loves being neglected. Highly recommend. It's also gorgeous. It's like the prettiest plant. It has such dark leaves, and then the new growth comes out so bright green. It's so pretty. Hey, Speed, welcome in. You think you like her more because she's adorable? That's fair. She's very cute. I love her green overalls quite a bit. They're like mine. You had a plant pop back up out of nowhere in your large pot with like 8 plants? Thought it was dead for like 2 years, but it came back! That's incredible. And you're growing a lemon tree from a cutting. Good luck with that. I hope that goes well. I am also growing a little lemon tree, actually, funnily enough. She's less intense, more chill, more your vibes. She's the tea craft witch, actually, Irene. I think she's the tea craft witch, so you guys would get on really well, actually. Not a lemon fruit tree, but the scent one. Oh, okay, I'm doing the fruit tree one. So it's a bit different, I suppose. It's alright, don't worry about it. She seems like a nice girl. She is a very gentle soul. I hope you were able to help her. She's in a pretty delicate situation, to be honest. Oh, is she in trouble? What's going on with Louise? I shouldn't disclose any consultation. I don't know, it seemed kinda personal. Oh, I'm so sorry. You should ask her yourself. If she's alright with sharing, I'll be happy to tell you more about it. You are absolutely right. I'll pay her a visit, see what's going on. She seems a bit stressed lately. She could use the help, yes. In fact, I'm going to head to her place now. Do you need anything? It's alright. Go. Bye-bye. Ah, actually, wait a minute. What is it? I need some herbs to help a witch friend, Greth. Oh, you've met Greth the architect, Dahlia's friend? She's never got time for me. Now I'm jealous. It was a business visit. She seems like a very busy witch. And what does the fabulous Greth need from me? That she doesn't even have time to ask me for in person? Oh my, you're actually jealous. She's not the one asking anyway. I'm asking you, as my friend, to help me help her. Okay, anything for you. What are these herbs for? Well, I'm not gonna be honest, because I'm not gonna sell Greth out or anything. Something to ease her mind. Is she stressed, or... She's really anxious about a personal problem. I'm looking for a way to heal her. But whatever ritual we attempt, it would help to have her relaxed. I see. See, I just don't really trust Jasmine, honestly. Last time I talked, she seemed pretty loyal to Adana. So... I don't want to tell her the truth. And also, I wouldn't regardless, because, like, it's not my business. It's not my right to tell her. Well, that's a pretty common ailment, a distressed mind. I have something on me that might help. Oh? Bacopa manuri mixed with chamomile. Infuse it with a bit of lemon or honey and have Greth drink it while she thinks about a toy she left back when she was a mortal kid. I've never seen it fail. Thank you so much, Jasmine. This is exactly what I needed. You're welcome. And maybe Greth will deign to thank me in person next time. Do you have some herbs against jealousy? It's for a friend of mine. Shut up. Okay, I must go now. Thanks again. Goodbye. Off you go. Oh, there's another one. There's another one from Greth. Amazing. Okay, I didn't think I'd get to hear from Greth so soon. Jasmine is your fave because she looks like June. Because she's blonde? Wears green? I suppose. She's cute. Even though I don't trust her. Dear Fortuna, Dahlia's giving me a magic Well, let me restart. Dahlia's given me a magic dagger to perform an exorcism. Have you found anything else? Is it alright if I come over so that we can try the ritual together? Hugs, Greth. Oh, she sends hugs and kisses. XOXO. Yeah, you can come over. She's so cute. Oh, look at her face. Look at her half face. Hey, how are you feeling? Corrupted. The behemoth is beginning to taint my thoughts, and I don't like how powerful it feels. You still want to see this through, or...? Of course I want to. I'm way too proud to let this extra-dimensional being take all the credit. I feel you. Okay, what did you find? Let's use everything in our arsenal. The ritual will mainly revolve around Dahlia's demon bone dagger. It truly is a work of art. Here, look. Beautiful. That is really nice. How can Dahlia be so talented? She told me that you helped her create it. I just shared some insight with her. What about? She wanted to know what kind of essence to use to enchant the dagger. To craft a blade that has the highest affinity with you. So that's why she called it the Dagger of the Driven, huh? Not bad, Fortuna, not bad. Thanks for the compliment in any case. I'm flirting through daggers now. I've really ascended here. This is going great. I was just trying to help. You're so cute when you get shy. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. She's making me blush, she's making me blush, and she's making me shyer. Oh, she's so cute. Is this a dating sim? Can this be a dating sim? You know, forget the rest of it. Can I go down a route with Greth? Greth's like the lady that's been professional her entire life and trying to keep up appearances, but is secretly lonely and wants someone to talk to. I'm happy to keep her company. Stop it. Let's focus on the ritual. So, first of all, do you mind if I summon a Fatemancer's Disc to check on our chances of success? Of course, but what's a Fatemancer's Disc? Ah, of course. It was invented about 80 years ago by Generatia, the mathematician witch, so you wouldn't know about it. See, Greth is almost a bit too modern for Fortuna, but I think it's good for her. It's a special sigil that reads fate strands. When you find yourself before a critical and identifiable turning point in your life, you can bind your soul to the disc so it reads the probability of whatever you want to happen. Wow, I like it. Sounds like a great companion to my deck. In short, we can read how effective whatever actions we perform in the ritual will be. Knowing the percentage may not change anything though, it's just for peace of mind. On the contrary, it sounds really useful. As per the third principle of divination, just the act of observing your chances affects your chances. I didn't consider it that way. I hope it affects them for the best. Anyway, here's the disc. Oh. 14%? My chances aren't as good as I'd hoped. It's no small thing exercising a behemoth. But we haven't taken everything into account yet. Let's turn fate in our favor. You're right, I must be strong. First of all, I asked my friend Jasmine to provide us with some herbs to help ease your mind. With these, you should be able to focus better on the ritual. Smells good. You need to drink the infusion while you think of a toy you loved when you were a mortal child. I sure loved my Legos. She would love Legos! But my favorite thing was my Jake plushie from Adventure Time. I don't know what that is, but it sure worked on your face already. She loves Adventure Time! She's got a whole personality! I feel less tense, yes. Oh, it brought up the chances to 20%. Look, the Fatemancer's disc went up slightly. This is working. Good. Thank Jasmine for me. I think it'll be better if you thank her yourself, actually. Sure, it'll be my pleasure. Okay then, can you run me through the specifics of the ritual? It's more straightforward than I thought it would be. Most of the heavy work has already been done by Dahlia, crafting this magnificent dagger. You need to insert the blade into my chest. I have to stab you? Me? You need to try and leave one side of the blade facing my flesh and the other side facing the behemoth. I've never stabbed anyone in my life. It's not so much stabbing as precision cooking. You do cook, right? Yeah, I know my way around kitchen knives, but this? I can't do it myself, Fortuna. I believe in you. Why don't we call Dahlia and have her cut you? No, I want you to do it. It's because she trusts me. It's because she loves me. I feel a special connection to you. Oh my god, it is. It actually is. I mean, I still don't want to, but I mean, Look, the percentage on the disc went up just from me explaining this to you. We're on the right path. Dahlia told me that the ritual will be more effective the stronger our bond is. I pretty much opened up about myself to you in a way I haven't for ages. So I believe a shortcut to make our bond more powerful would be if you told me something intimate about yourself. The less people know about it, the better. She wants me to confide in her now. Okay. Tell me something secret about yourself. Aw, babe. Should I open up about all the trauma? She already knows I own a food truck. Everyone probably already knows about the sister problem. So it's gotta be, like, one of the first two, and I really don't want to tell her about the behemoth. Because here's the thing. She summoned a behemoth. No. Maybe I'm thinking of this all wrong. Maybe I should tell her about the behemoth. She doesn't talk to a lot of people. And maybe that'll help us bond more. And, you know, we'll have a lot in common. Like, the fact that she summoned a behemoth makes me like her more. So maybe I should be open about the fact that I summoned a behemoth. But... Okay, I'll do it. I summoned a behemoth too. Shut up. You're putting your life in my hands, so I guess it's only fair I do the same. Abramar, show yourself. Holy Cosmos. How is this possible? No one knows about this, not even my closest friends. Whoa, we went up to 60%! Why do you have a behemoth? I don't have him. We're partners. We're only talking today because I summoned him. I couldn't endure my exile anymore. So I called upon him, and we're working together to regain my freedom. Abramar is the one who taught me how to channel Arcana to build my own deck. I owe him my life. That is, for lack of a better word, so cool. I knew that was the right call. Okay, I was really doubting it. Honestly, I was really unsure, but it felt right. So I'm glad I went with that. It feels so good to say it out loud to another person. Thank you for understanding. Are you kidding? I'm like the ideal audience for that kind of revelation. Jokes aside, thank you for trusting me. I feel really fortunate. And this goes without saying, but you can rely on me. Now we're sisters in the Forbidden. And then they were sisters, you know, just two gal pals, really. The best kind of sisterhood there is. Abramar, you can leave us now. Goodbye. Understood. I love that. She just wanted Abramar to show up for a second, and then once that purpose was served, she's like, okay, dismissed. Incredible. Time to put me under the knife? I think 60% is a pretty good chance. I'm not ready yet. You will never be more ready than now. And I'm ready to accept any consequences. Just... let me meditate for a couple of minutes, just to gather my focus, okay? 2 whole minutes? That I have. Sure. Thank you. Moment of truth. Have you made a decision? Do you want to pay for the behemoth's name? Yes! 5 of fire, 2 of air. Yes. I want the best chance because I love her. Allow me to absorb your energy then. What's this? You don't have enough energy, Fortuna. Come on, don't waste our time. You're better than this. I don't? I thought I did. I genuinely thought I did. I didn't think it would happen so soon, honestly. And I was really hoping for like a debt system. Oh, I hate that. Why wouldn't they just let me pay whenever I wanted? That sucks. I would have done it. I really would have done it, but I feel like the game just didn't allow for me to. It wouldn't let me agree at the time I wanted, and it didn't give me a clear, like, time frame for how much I had, for how much time I had to save up. But that's kind of on me. I should have just saved anyway. I just didn't know if it would happen in like the next 5 minutes or if it would happen in like the next couple of sessions. Yeah, I thought it would have been later too. But no, it literally took like 5 minutes in real time. That's disappointing. I really wanted to do it. You still there? Yes, I'm ready. Sorry, I just needed to collect myself. Ready for some stabbing? Don't say it like that. Sorry, I was just trying to blow off some steam. Our ideas of what constitutes relaxing differ dramatically, Greth. It looks like you're relaxed, though. I guess that's the most important thing here. Okay, I am going to insert the dagger now. I love this game! You get to stab people! Are you ready? Do it. Ah! Are you safe? So, how do I look? Oh my gosh, you were actually so pretty. I was really afraid of how she'd look without the behemoth. I'm so glad that worked. And second of all, she's so pretty. She is so stunning. We did it, Greth! Yeah, I know. You're the best, Fortuna. Thank you so much. I was so nervous! My heart was about to explode! Where's the behemoth now? They escaped. Alright, you know what? I don't regret it. I'm glad I didn't give my magic to Abramar. If he doesn't want it, then he doesn't get to have it then. Beggars can't be choosers. They escaped. While you were pushing the dagger inside me, we had a very intense discussion that felt like it lasted eons. Finally, they got scared of me. It's like you were fueling me with some energy larger than this universe. It felt so empowering. You are amazing, Fortuna. I'm so happy for you. What now? I'm going to make a round to share the good news, especially with Dahlia. I owe her my life, too. Yeah, she deserves more credit than anyone. I promise I'll come visit you again soon. I didn't only regain my freedom here. I also gained you. Oh my gosh, 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 I'm so pleased. Thank you. It's so lonely floating on this asteroid all by myself. And I'm in love with you. I'm happy I met you too. Okay, take care. See you soon. Bye. Oh, I adore her. Yeah, next letter, instead of ending in hugs, it'll end in hugs and kisses, and I won't have to just make that part up. Oh, she's so pretty. Oh, I'm so pleased. I wonder, there had to have been a possibility to not have freed her, right? There had to be a possibility for her to just kind of be lost. Which would have been quite unfortunate. And I would have been quite sad. So I'm glad I freed her. That's so perfect. My gal pal is safe and sound. I actually think that's a pretty good spot to end. So let's see about about someone to possibly raid. If it's okay with you, which it's gonna have to be because I make the decisions around here. So there. Let's see. We could move to either a cozy game or a scary game next. Or... Let's see. Thank you for being patient with me, by the way, as I search for someone to raid. I know it can be a little... you know, hard to be patient, I guess. Thank you for the bits, Linkster. The stream was really fun. It's always the highlight of your day. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. This was really fun. This game has such good music. Oh, this game has really good music, actually. Usually I keep my volume like very turned down while I'm streaming so that I can, you know, hear myself and make sure I'm saying words properly at a good volume. But I just turned it up and it's so nice. I really like this game. I'm really glad I started playing it. Even though it wasn't the game I wanted to play today, I'm gonna have to figure out how to properly stream The Witch's House because I really, really want to be able to stream that game. But we'll have to see. Unfortunately, I've not had like the best luck with streaming games I want to stream. Because like the Night Market didn't go well either. That's a game that I just full on can't record for or do anything with, which is so disappointing. You have no idea how disappointed I am about that one. But it's fine. That all being said, I'm gonna get the raid set up. I mentioned Art Club earlier. That's a thing. New prompt is up and live if that's something you've been wanting to participate in or have participated in the past. Definitely go check that out. And if you're not part of the Discord server, you're so welcome to look into it. I did also post that update video for October over on YouTube. So yes, new video. So I put a lot of effort into editing it, honestly. And if you're curious about what I'm planning to do for October, then that's there for you. I promise it's fun and great. And I do have raid messages. If you would like to use those, it would be very much appreciated to hype up the raid on both sides. And yeah, other than that, I hope y'all have a lovely rest of your day, however you choose to spend it. Thank you for spending some of it with me. And yeah, take care until the next time we see each other, whenever that may be. Okay. Bye! Bye-bye! Bye, Barbecue! Bye, Windmills! Bye, Linkster! Bye-bye!